you going, Bud? Are you all right?
Extra good, then quiet.
Oh, well, good morning, boys.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, boys. Now, I want to make a bargain with you boys.
Sure.
You...
Bargain, sir?
Yes, a bargain. This is a little unusual, I know, but the progress in this class lately has been so shocking that I feel compelled to try everything that is humanly possible to make you boys do some work.
How do you mean, sir?
I've given you every encouragement. I've tried my level best to teach you. I've been polite. I've tried to force you. I've been stern. In fact, I've tried practically everything. And now I want to drive a bargain.
What bargain, sir?
If you boys are prepared to concentrate on your work and give me your undivided attention, I'm prepared to forget that disgraceful incident at the end of last lesson. When you deliberately ran away after you'd been caught lying. Well, what's it to be? Do you want a thrashing for last lesson, or will you behave yourselves today?
Well, what do you reckon, Stanford?
Look, there's no need to ask each other what you think, or you'll get a double issue.
We'll behave ourselves, sir.
Will you?
No, sir.
Well,
yes, sir.
All right, well, we'll see that you do. And you know what will happen if you don't you? Well, don't you?
Do we?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, we do.
Yes, and be very, very careful, because I'll be watching every move you make.
Yes, sir.
Right, well, I've decided that before we go on with any more theorems in geometry, it might be as well if we learnt a few simple definitions.
Definitions, sir.
Quiet. It's been made fairly clear to me that where the trouble lies with you boys is in the first place, you don't understand elementary principles. And so I've decided to return to simple definitions.
Yeah, well, I reckon it'll be a lot better if
Bottomley!
Yeah?
Are you the master here?
No, sir.
All right, well, don't talk like an idiot. I'll do that. No, wait a minute. I mean, kindly allow me to conduct these lessons, and then we might get on a lot better. Yes. Stanford, can you give me a definition of parallel lines?
Parallel lines?
Yes, can you tell me what they are?
Yes, sir.
Well?
Well, like a line that goes across, and there are two of them.
They're like a line that goes across, and there are two of them.
Yes, sir. You must have seen them, sir.
Seen what?
Parallel lines.
Seen them? Of course I've seen them.
Oh, I thought you wanted to know what they were.
No. Yes, well, so I did, but I still don't know what they are from your definition.
Can't you understand that, sir?
Understand it? A line that goes across, and there are two of them. That might mean clotheslines.
Yeah, well, you can have parallel clotheslines.
All right, I didn't say you couldn't, but they don't have to be parallel.
You don't have to have them at all.
Yes, you do. No, you don't. Bottomley, will you stop trying to start an argument with me? And try to keep your mind on your work. And Stanford.
Yes, sir?
That was not a definition of parallel lines.
Well, I know what they are anyhow.
Tram lines.
Rubbish, Bottomley. Look, didn't you hear me, hear that warning I just gave you?
But tram lines are parallel.
Yes, all right, I know that, but I was thinking of parallel straight lines. And the definition is this. Straight lines are said to be parallel when, irrespective of how far they're produced in either direction, they never meet.
Why not, sir?
Because they're because they're parallel.
What are?
Lines that never meet.
Like a fishing line and a bus line.
Yeah, no!
Well, they never meet.
Don't they?
Well, you can't catch a fish in a bus.
Bottomley!
Yeah, that's right, sir.
Look, you keep out of this, Stanford. And Bottomley, are you going to persist with this ridiculous rot, or am I going to give you the thrashing that I promised you? I've had just about enough of this.
Yeah.
In fact, quite enough.
Is it all over?
Yes, it is. It's finished.
Yes, well, ta-da. See you later.
Ta-da. Now, come back here, Grid. Come back. Where do you think you're going?
I thought you said you'd finished.
I didn't say anything of the sort. I said I'd had quite enough nonsense, and then what happens? You walk in.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't behave yourself like the other boys, you'll get a thrashing too.
I never did anything.
I didn't say you did, but don't, that's all. We're just going through a few elementary definitions in geometry.
Yeah. Oh, well, I know a fair bit about this.
You don't know how much pleasure it would give me if that statement was right, Greenbottom. But unfortunately, I know only too well that you know nothing whatever about geometry.
Oh, I do so, too.
Well, to start with, you apparently don't even understand the English language.
Aye?
You don't say, oh, I do so, too.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I know you do, but you shouldn't. What I meant was one shouldn't say that.
Well, one doesn't say it.
Doesn't one?
No, of course, my old man says it, too.
Oh, well, I thought that... The Greenbottom! Look, don't you dare start telling me what your father says and does. He's responsible for more time wasted in this class than I care to remember. And I didn't mean one in that sense. Not one numerically. I meant one, meaning people. One, like us. We shouldn't say that. If I said one should get up and have one's breakfast, say, I don't mean just one. I mean everybody, all of us.
There wouldn't be enough to go round.
Well, I don't eat much, but...
Yes, but by the time the old man's had his plate of soup and a couple of pigeons, there wouldn't be enough to
Look,
for all.
quiet, Green Bottle. And bottom me. I didn't mean that everybody should get up and eat one breakfast.
Well, that's what you said.
Now, listen, look, I don't want an argument about this, but I didn't say anything of the kind. I said one should always get up and eat one's breakfast, which could be said in this way. People should get up and eat their breakfast.
Yes, but I enjoy my breakfast in me hammock just as good as if I get up and go out in the motor shed with the others.
Sure, I like my breakfast in bed too.
So do I, sir.
Well, so do I if it comes to that, but would you boys stop purposely misunderstanding me? I simply gave you that as an illustration of how the word one can mean more than one person, you see?
One can mean more than one.
Yes, bottomly, one can mean more than one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I've just remembered.
Have you? What?
Well, I've only got one brother.
Have you?
Yeah, but he's 19.
Well, there you are. One is 19.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, one can mean more than one.
No, wait a minute. But that's not right. That's got nothing to do with it.
Well, I reckon.
No, of course it doesn't.
No, you see, bottomly, even Green Bottle knows that that's ridiculous.
Yes, I don't think I've ever heard anything quite as silly before.
No, and what's more, neither do I, Green Bottle. It was perfectly ridiculous.
Yes,
Yeah.
because if his brother's 19, he wouldn't have his breakfast in bed. He'd have to get up and go to work.
Exactly.
Oh, rats,
Yeah.
he can have breakfast in bed if he wants to.
Right, so
no,
I can't understand all this.
You can't understand it, Stafford.
No, sir.
No, I shouldn't think you could. Neither can I understand it. Neither could anybody, as far as I can see.
Yes, well, it's perfectly clear to me.
Well, so it might be to you, but it's certainly not to me.
It simply means that when you're 19, you can't have your breakfast in bed because you're really one.
What?
And that means you're too young and
Did
you've
I-
got to live.
Now will you keep your ridiculous explanations to yourself, Green Bottle?
Ow.
That's nothing but sheer balderdash, and it's got nothing to do with our lessons at all.
Yes, but you didn't seem to understand it.
Understand it? Look, I have a much better opportunity of understanding things when you don't say anything. You get me so confused at times that I'm prepared to believe that black is white.
Why, sir?
Well, it might be. In the dark, you wouldn't really see it. No! Stanford, will you stop asking questions? In fact, unless the whole lot of you boys are prepared to stop all this talking and nonsense, I'm going to give you that thrashing that I promised you. Yeah.
Strike, sir, I never did anything.
Yes,
Sit
now,
it-
that's not fair. We only tried to...
Quiet. Thank you. And now, if it's not asking too much, do you think we might return to our geometry?
No, sir.
Good. Well, in the... What?
Yes, sir, yes.
All right, then, all right. But don't forget that if there's any more trouble, it's going to mean a thrashing for everybody.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, you all know now the definition of parallel line. No, I said you all... I told you that.
No, you never.
Yes, I did. I explained... Oh, no, wait a minute. No, you weren't here then, no.
Yes, well, anyhow, it doesn't matter because I know.
Yes, well, all right. I doubt that, Green Bottle. I doubt that very much.
Doubt it?
Yes, but go on, tell us. Go on. What is your definition of parallel line?
Mine's the same as the one in the book.
Oh, is it? Well, what is it?
Two parallel lines are ones which don't speak to each other.
No, well, I rather thought that you... What? What did you say? That they don't speak to each other?
No, they never meet.
Look, didn't you say that your definition was the same as the one in your book?
Yes, but I didn't say I hadn't improved on it.
Improved on it?
Yes, that last part was me own.
Yes, I should think it was your own. And what's more, you can keep it. Keep it to yourself, because it's quite wrong.
No, it's not.
Look, will you please stop arguing the point and give me the definition which is in the book?
Yes, all right.
Well, do you know it?
Yes, of course I do.
Well, what is it?
Two or more parallel lines are one which, if you think they're going to meet, you're wrong because they aren't.
Look, and that's not right either, Green Bottle.
Yes, it is.
I'll admit that you've got the germ of an idea there, but that's all. It's not accurate by any manner of means. For one thing, two parallel lines can't be one.
One can say that if one wants to. One could be 19, only you can't have 19 in a bed having breakfast.
What?
I always say
Listen,
if you...
And don't say that you didn't ask for that, Green Bottle.
Ow.
I told you before that particular subject was closed. And I didn't mean by that you could go on talking about it.
Yeah, but strike, you
Look,
don't give a bloody...
if you don't keep quiet, I will strike. And I'll strike harder than I did before, so look out.
Yeah.
You can't have 19 in a bed having breakfast.
Yeah, well, you couldn't at our place anyhow.
All right. Well, I didn't say you could. For goodness sake, stop talking about it. I was just thinking how ridiculous it was.
Why, sir?
Well, how would you like to be the 10th one in from the outside? You wouldn't get a thing. No,
Yeah, well, you wouldn't at our place anyhow.
Strike, sir, you couldn't get 19 in my bed.
Will you boys please stop this nonsense? I don't know what's come over everybody. I know that you carry on with this rot just to put me off the track, but it's got to stop.
Yes, that hurts, man.
Quiet! I think it'd probably be far better if we left these parallel lines for the time and passed on to something else.
Yes.
Yeah. Stanford, give me the definition of a circle.
Strike, a circle, sir.
Yeah, now, don't tell me that you don't know what a circle is.
Yes, I do, sir.
Good. Well, come on, explain it.
I know it costs a bob more than the stalls.
Does it?
The pictures I go to charge a bob more.
No, Bottomie, look. You don't know how close you are to getting the stick, my boy. I'm not talking about the dress circle in the pictures, and you know it. I want the definition of a circle that we have in geometry.
Ah.
Well, go on, Stanford. Do you know it or don't you? You've had time to think of it by now.
Yes.
It's not as though this was new work to you. It isn't. Well, we've had all this before.
Yes, of course we have.
Hold your tongue.
Yeah.
Well, Stanford?
Well, you know, it's like a round line that runs straight around a dot which has no angles.
What? The dot has no angles.
No, sir, the straight line has no angles.
Well, the dot hasn't got any angles either, has it?
That might teach you to help teach you to mind your own business, Bottomie.
Oh.
I wasn't talking to you at all. And Stanford,
Yes, sir?
how could the line be straight if it runs around the dot, as you put it?
Well, it goes straight round.
Oh, does it? Well, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yes, what?
Yes, and so it doesn't either.
No, but, look, all right, Brainstorm, there's no need for you to give us any help. We can manage this quite well without you.
Yes, but I thought you wanted the definition of a circle.
Yes, and so I do.
Oh, well, it's like this, you see.
Ah.
First, you must have a hole in the middle. And then the straight line, which is curved, runs around
The
and
green
around
bottle.
it, yes?
Do you know what you're talking about?
Yes.
And I say you don't. You don't. A straight line can't be curved.
But it's got to be in a circle.
There are no straight lines in a circle. The line is curved.
Yes, and it runs straight round the hole, which it leaves in the middle.
It doesn't do anything of the sort.
That's what you call the circumstance.
The what? The circumstance.
Yes, and that's 5.5 times the radio.
What on earth are you talking about?
Well, you must have a radio.
A radius, you idiot.
That's what I said, you idiot.
Yes, but what?
No, I didn't mean that. That's wrong. It was wrong.
Well, that's the finish. I can't stand any more. I refuse to stay here and be reminded of the fact that I'm an idiot.
Yes, sir.
Well, good morning, boys.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, boys.